Yo, yo, yo. Froggy Stocks here. Nothing I say is financial advice, entertainment purposes only. I am waking up slow this morning. I was sleeping deep last night, but I come up, started reviewing some tweets. I guess first let's check the price. 8.436 in pre-market. It's getting really close to the gap fill I was telling you guys about. Back up to here. Boom. 490-ish. If we gap fill up to that, then APE is probably most likely going to gap fill 260. That'll keep our 40-60 or 30-70, 35-65 spread, which would be perfect. If we gap fill up to here on APE next week, or even today, 250, 260, a lot of you will have a real chance to be out of this play in the profit. You can choose whether to stay in or not. That's up to you. But if AMC gap fills 460 and APE hits 250, 260, and you flipped your AMC for APE, you have made especially if you bought back when I was telling everybody to buy back in the beginning, you have made some real money there. If you can get out clean with a good profit of over 30, 40%, that's your choice. I will probably still be staying in for the conversion. Interesting tweet today from Dade Murphy, Naked Jockman, on Twitter. Says, I'm not accusing Mr. Boston of photoshopping something for views, ad revenue, more people to join his $49.99 per month paid premium content, or anything of that nature. I'm currently listening to the Foo Fighters sing one of these things is not like the other. I'm guessing this document was from Al's stream, which says, granted in part, filed August 17, 2023 at 11:07 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, filing ID 706-56814, which is upon consideration of the appellant Rose Izzo motion to shorten time for appeals to respond to motion for status quo order. Pending appeal, the motion is hereby ordered and decreed that the motion is granted and appealees shall file any response to Rose Izzo's motion for status quo order pending appeal, the SQO motion, within 24 hours of the entry of an order granting this motion. Sorry, it's really hard to read. Now, he posted another one. It says, denied, e-filed August 17, 2023 at 1:18 p.m., so it looks like these are different filings. The times are different. 706-56841. Let's see. And that's a 706-59000. So these are actually different filings. But this one says denied. And this one was filed after this one. That's 11:07 a.m. This one is filed 01:18 p.m. Proposed order scheduling response to applicant for interlocutory appeal. Whereas on August 15th, objector Rose Izzo's motion, Rose Izzo filed an application for certification of interlocutory appeal. And whereas on August 16th, Ms. Izzo saw expedited treatment of a motion for status quo order pending appeal in the Delaware Supreme Court. And whereas the Delaware Supreme Court has notified Ms. Izzo that no further action shall be taken on the appeal until a supplemental notice of appeal is filed in accordance with Supreme Court. It is hereby ordered that one, plaintiffs and defendants may respond if they choose to respond to the application no later than 11:59 p.m. on August 17th. Interesting enough, it says Vice Chancellor Morgan T. Zern, but I don't know if that's been signed. So, again, I don't think anything's going to come of any of that. I don't know. The response already should have been filed, so maybe we get more news today. Mark just posted a new book. I've enjoyed this book. People should read it, for it makes you think. Oh, cool. Well, I know what I'll be buying this week. Every book that Mark's recommended has been an absolute awesome read if you're into the finance stuff. These easy. Man, I'm sorry, guys. This waking up, this allergy season is really hitting, so These easy. Good morning, Spence. Still holding 50K for conversion unless we hit 350, and then I'm trimming will begin. It's over, thank God. I know, dude. I'm literally so ready to be done with this. It's affecting my personal life, I swear. Ariel Pena, I have a question. When is better sell AMC on August 25th or later? I'm not going to tell you when to sell AMC. I don't hold any AMC. I don't know what to tell you there, because every time AMC pops up $6-7, it just tanks. That's got to be something you decide. You got to try to sell whenever you get as close to your cost average as possible. I'm playing APE, so I really don't have any advice on AMC. My personal opinion, not that I would even give any advice like that, but my personal opinion, if it was my portfolio, I would already be out of AMC and I would have bought APE. JTZ, 30 watchers, ha ha ha. Stupid. You're in here commenting, making it's just, God, you're dumb. Pops, what's up, big dog? What's going on, dude? If you guys could please like and share the video. That's my alarm before pre-market. Like and share the video before we get into pre-market. I think there's going to be some action today. I really appreciate it. Let's see what else is going on. What's Meta doing? Ho ho. I'm sorry, guys. I am going to gloat about Meta. I'll tell you right now, if I would have put all my APE money into the Meta put options I bought, I would be freaking rich right now, like beyond. I'm telling you, dude, the Meta play, I should have had all my APE money into it. The only reason I didn't is because I want to help people out of their bags. I'm also going to make money on APE, but I wanted to help people out of their bags, and I didn't want to talk about it without being in the play, but I should have put way more money in the Meta puts, guys. I bought those suckers at 317 right around here, and it's done nothing but go down. It's now breaking down off of its 5 to 7 month uptrend on the daily chart. That's rough. That is an attempt where maybe we do see this gap fill down to 222, and if we do that, the market's going with it. That is going to be incredible. So, real quick, I'm going to be back real quick. I got to get Kleenex. We haven't got any rain in the past week. That dust starts blowing around here. It gets the chamisa and the sage up in the air. Jose Rivera, good morning. Thank God it's Friday. Sandy Smith, yeah, I know. It's kind of weird though, because now that I'm doing this, Fridays just don't hold the same weight for me that they do for other 9 to 5 jobs I've worked. So Sandy Smith, good morning, everyone. Do you think everything is still going through? Yes, I do. D's easy. Do you think Meta will gap down to 225 level? Yes. Yes. I do, but you got to be very careful. You got to be careful getting into Meta now because it's already gone down so much, and we are hitting our next level of resistance right here. This does look like a level of resistance, so we'll bring this down. If it breaks that, then our next level is here, pretty much. These are key levels we're watching for. Honestly, if it gets down to 261 and I see it curb up any at all, I'll get out. But it does look like it wants to do the daily gap fill down to 225. Gaps literally 80% of the time fill. So, I mean, I don't know. I wish I would have put way more money into it, though, you guys. So APE and AMC are looking awesome. APE has broke out of its bull flag, not up as much as I wanted, to the 223 level. So now we're sitting in new channels. The only thing that will break it out of this is some type of bad news. I don't think Izzo's motion is really going to go very far in court. When AMC responds, the lawyers will respond hard this time. They will go, no, this legal limit, this citation, this order from the judge, blah, 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 the legal jargon that will allow the judge to go ahead and dismiss Rose Izzo's motion from the docket. So, or maybe they go back to court. I don't know, but it doesn't look like it's going to go anywhere by next week. Do you think Meta will gap down? Yeah. Ryan, how is AMC trying to pay out a dividend, but you all claim they are broke? So what the hell is APE then? Look, I said from the beginning, this isn't the cash dividend, the special cash dividend I was talking about. This has to do with the options chain. What's going on is there's different layers of AMC options because of the APE dividend that was issued. They had to create a new type of option. There's like AMC 1, AMC 2, blah, blah, blah. So let me go. I should have bookmarked that document. But basically what it looks like is going on is the options chain needs to be corrected and cleared. And there's a lot of fractional shares out in the market right now, I do believe. So when said options are cleared and or exercised, if people have, I guess, some type of fractional share, or they have fractional shares in their account, then those are going to be paid out in cash instead of shares. So it's 0.13333 of a share that'll be paid out in cash to certain individuals. Let me go back. I'm going to go back to Date again. He's always got everything up, man. He follows this more than I do, honestly. Let's go back and reread the document. A lot of people talked about it. A lot of people have their theories on it, but best thing for you to do is go read it yourself over and over and over. So let's read this one more time. The Foundation for Secure Markets, the OCC, they basically control the options chain. Date August 16, 2023. Subject AMC Entertainment Holdings Inc. Stock Dividend Option Symbol AMC 1 AMC 2 AMC. New symbols AMC 2, 1 AMC 2, 2 AMC 2. AMC Entertainment Holdings Inc. announced a stock distribution of approximately 0.133333 AMC Class A common stock shares per every AMC share held with cash paid in lieu of fractional AMC shares. The record date is August 24th, 2023. The payable date is August 28th, 2023. Payment of the dividend is conditioned upon the effectuation of a 1-for-10 AMC reverse split and APE conversion as described in the AMC proxy statement. The reverse split will become effective August 24th, and the APE conversion is expected to become effective on August 25th. The OCC will delay the settlement of AMC 2, 1 AMC 2, 2 AMC 2 deliverables until the contingencies have been met and deliverables. To me, it sounds like anybody holding fractional shares is going to get paid out. That's what it sounds like to me, but my phone's dinging. What's going on pre-market here? AMC's doing really good. I really hope AMC does the $495 gap fill, and I really hope APE does the gap fill also back to 250, 260 range, or even if we go to 3, that would be delicious. So we're set up next week for these gap fills. We're set up for a $40, $50 reverse split price into APE converting at $2.50 to $3, which means you're adding some value into the AMC float. The way people have the misconception here, and I may have even misexplained it once, but what I'm thinking now is that when APE is converted into new AMC, it's not just going to drag the AMC price down. It's going to dilute AMC, but it's going to do it in a different way. It's going to dilute the value that the AMC common stock shareholders have, and it's going to give APE shareholders more value. So the market price is not going to drop, but the AMC common stock legacy shareholders are going to lose value. So the new APE converted shareholders gain that value. So the price on conversion becomes the same, and all AMC shares are the same. We could very well see 50, 60 bucks on this. I'm not betting the farm on it. This next week, you have to be on your trades. You have to be at your computer, on your phone, ready to go, full battery, internet, backup internet, everything, because they love to screw retail when these events happen. Look what Fidelity did last week when we were running. We're also in a position where we could see gamma squeeze, which in my mind will be intentionally squoze by institutions playing the options chain a certain way because they know they can cover their shorts into their own ape lungs, converting and going up, which is going to make them a ton of money, guys. It's going to be crazy. Looking at the price action for both AMC and APE, I can't see the stock coming to a combined 350-ish. They only have 4 days to correct. They can definitely come. Well, no, they won't. I don't think APE and AMC will ever meet each other until APE is converted. So, yes, I can see AMC going to 450 or 490, and I could see APE going to 250, something like that. That keeps that 60-40 split, or 35-75, whatever you want, or 35-65. You suck, tube. They made 400 million new AMC shares. Sup, bro? What's up, RWK88? Jose Rivera. So the 24th after hours reverse split, then conversion the 25th pre-market. Yep, that's right. Let's go back again. Hold on, I got to check meta. I forgot. Yeah. Oh, man, I missed the dip of the dippy dip. Oh, no. Oh, no, I could have sold right there. I probably would have sold right there. No, I'm not. Man, maybe it goes back down. Go back down. Go back down, you dirty girl. Oh, man, my portfolio is doing phenomenal. I am up 254% on my meta puts. I think I have to sell. I just think it's irresponsible not to sell. I'm not going to sell. I'm going to be irresponsible because I didn't even put that much money into it. I bought these puts for $457. They are now worth $1,162, and they're up 254%. Can I gloat about this, guys? I'm going to screenshot this and gloat about it, because this is amazing. Oh, let's bookmark this before I forget. And then I'm going to go back and watch some meta action. Well... it's going to be a good win. I'm worried that it's going to start trying to curve back up, but it's still ticking down, man. This is good. Did anybody in the stream, did anyone get into meta puts? Jose Rivera, Spence, appreciate you, brother. I know you could be making more money rather than hosting vids and spaces. It's okay, man. We'll still get it. You guys, I just get distracted by the stream, but you guys do help me and get me keyed up on certain things too. So I really appreciate that. I think I'm going to close these. I think it's irresponsible not to close these. I'm going to close them. I'll reopen if it pops back up. I'm locking in that profit. This is just dumb. That's like a week's pay, man. All right, I closed it. I am out of my meta puts as of now. Man, I could have snagged it right there. That would have been a 300 banger. I'll reopen my meta puts if I see this come back up to 288. Let me tweet that. Edit post. That was a good win. And if I would have put more money into that like I wanted to, man, I could have made a quick 10 grand off that if I would have put some of my APE money in that. What else is going on though? Let's look. There's always another play. Don't get stuck on the don't doesn't matter. It's in the past. Let's see. AMC's dumping off. Go figure. APE's dumping off. Not worried about it. It's trying to take that support line. We'll see though. Definitely not worried about AMC or APE. The whole market's red. Maybe I shouldn't have closed them. Nope. We already did it. We took a 267% win on meta puts. I'm not going to be upset about closing them. I just hate meta. I hate Facebook. And Threads is a dumpster fire. Threads was such a waste of money. What are the banks doing? Banks are falling off too, man. Ooh, is there any gaps on this? I don't see any gaps on MCB, unfortunately, except the one that was just created. I'm gonna leave that one alone. Amazon. Ooh, there's a gap on Amazon. Facebook still has its gap though, and I know Meta sucks. Oh no, I should have left them open. I got greedy the wrong way, guys. I don't know. All right, let's go back to the chat. All right, take profit, Spence. All right, now I feel better. Thanks, RWK88. Oh man, take cash and run, man. They hate when they take profit. You are right. You guys are right. I'm gonna be so mad though if this dumps down to that 280, 255, 288 level. But I won. I can't be upset about that. 300 strike a minute. These easy. I missed the meta play like an absolute more. That's all right, man. It happens. 267%. You can't beat it. Thanks. I wish I bought more. Made 20%. All right, man. Way to go, Michael. Tausif Latif. Yes, I'll buy at 288 also. RWK88. Boom. Tausif Latif. Normal when market says everything is crashing means everything might go up. Yeah, I know. The market's done nothing but just dump in the past week. It needs a little reprieve. That may be incoming, and then I'm going to get back in. Oh, look at space. Let's go space. I still have my space options. Let's see what those are doing. Fly me to the moon. Space calls. I am down a little bit on my space calls right now, but I'm not worried about it. I've got until October 20th, but this thing is starting to take off. I did buy more yesterday, so now I'm actually in a pretty heavy space position on the calls. If shorts start covering, which they should be doing soon, every time this thing bottoms out, shorts start covering, and we get these runs, right? And look at the time frame on this. 2019, 2020 during AMC meme stock craze. This is February 8th, 2021. Then it ran again. That's July 2nd. So this is the June run up on AMC. And then boom, this is around March 2022 where the Melvin Capital short blew up and that ran. So space could probably most likely be getting ready to run hard. So I bought those October 20 calls on that. We'll see what happens, man. They're doing good things right now anyways. So boy, this whole market looks like shit. Oh Meta, I'm gonna be sad no matter what. All right, what else is going on? Ligma, Jesus Christ. This guy, the Ape Whisperer. Guys, take the freaking name Ape and 801 and all that crap out of your profiles. It looks so stupid. I literally don't even engage with anybody that has it anymore. LOL, cost averages don't matter till the end and when a person cashes out. Confusing people, BS butterfly brains, when the simple fact is your hold ape till conversion in multiplies of 10. Hold your ape till it's a price you want. Dude, like, good on holding your ape or whatever, but this is so wrong. This type of statement gets people into really bad situations. Your cost averages matter the entire time. The cost, okay, well, I'm going to buy at 10 and then sell at 3. My cost average doesn't matter until the end. And then your cost average is $10 and you lose. So don't listen. This guy is trying to say something and trying to look smart on here, but I don't think he knows what he's saying, man. That type of stuff just is so irritating. Like, if you're going to say something and you're wrong, just be like, oh, I don't know, but, to me, in my opinion, it's this. But don't come at me, who's putting up 256% wins, and I'm up 40 to 50% on my ape. Don't come at me and tell me something doesn't matter or it's stupid, because then you just look insanely dumb. It's crazy. What's crazy is Elon said this is a top and you should take profit for a pullback later. That was on his earnings. It dropped ever since. That's awesome. Saw something about AMC issuing a $13 dividend on the 23rd. Is that FUD? So it's not going to be a $13 dividend. It's really going to be a it's a fraction. It's post reverse split type of dividend that's going to happen where the fractional shares get paid out apparently, and you're going to get 0.1. Let me pull it up and read it again. This should be addressed by Adam Aaron, is what it should be. Luckily, we have Dade. Good old Dade posting everything for us, man. All right. Let's go over this one more time. AMC Entertainment Holdings, Inc., AMC, announced a stock distribution of approximately 0.133333. That means these fractional shares are going to be distributed by AMC Entertainment, right? AMC Class A common shares per every AMC share held with cash paid in lieu of fractional AMC shares. The record date is August 24, 2023. So I do believe this does have something to do with the settlement. What's going to happen is when you get your settlement shares, your fractional shares, I guess, are going to get paid in cash. See, this is announced a stock distribution of 0.133333. So 0.133333 of a share of AMC Class A common stock per every AMC share held, which that 0.133333 shares will be paid with cash in lieu of the fractional share. The record date is August 24, 2023. The payable date is August 28, 2023. So this does look like it's simply the settlement being paid out, but any fractional shares are going to get paid out in the form of a cash dividend, is what it is. That's exactly what it is. So technically, it is a cash dividend. I said there would be a cash dividend. This isn't the one I was talking about, but boom, there you go. So when the settlement occurs on the 28th, and any AMC shareholders as of the date of the 24th, if you own AMC as of the date of the 24th, on the 28th, you will get your settlement shares. Any fractional shares that may have to be incorporated into your account will be distributed in the form of cash instead of those fractional shares, which is a really good thing because I've told everybody for a long time that I think part of the naked short problem is fractional shares. Imagine millions of people in different brokerages all have 20 million fractional shares combined, right? Everybody has all these fractional shares. Let's just say 10 million, not even that, 5. So a million people over a bunch of different brokerages all have fractional shares, and it's a million combined, right? Well, fractional shares, you think you own your legitimate shares, your whole shares, you don't. Those are in the street. Fractional shares, you severely, really do not own. What they do is it's held in a pool at the brokerage. They can do whatever they want with it. So if those fractional shares are paid in cash in lieu of any type of distribution to you, that is going to clear up a lot of short book. It's going to cause recalls. Those shares that were let out of the fractional share pool have to be recalled, cleared, and paid in cash. Once again, fractional shares were always an issue with me. Brokers hold millions of shares that are fractioned between millions of shareholders, meaning they can be lent out in whole to short sellers. Paying a cash dividend in lieu of fractional stock for the settlement clears that pool of fractional shares and may cause some recalls. I highly recommend everyone today sell their fractional shares. No. I'm not going to type that. I think if everyone rounded up every APE and AMC position they have today to a whole number, it could cause short panic. All right, I'm going to do it right now. I tried to push this last time. I really think this is it. Let me tell you this thesis. All of us in the AMC community, everybody holding AMC and APE has some type of fractional share, or they may have fractional shares. Those fractional shares are not yours whatsoever. Even if you have share lending off, those fractional shares belong to the broker in a pool, right? And in that pool, they can say, yes, I do own a whole share between all these investors, and yes, you can borrow it, and yes, you can short it. If everyone rounds up all their fractional shares today across the entire AMC community, we will have some type of event, in my opinion, because it's shitty that they can short those anyways. It really is. So go, this is just my opinion. You guys do what you want, but I think everyone should round up their fractional shares and their portfolio today. So let's see just what I have here. On APE, I have 0.286 fractional shares. So I'm going to go in right now and I am going to round that up. Dog's crying. He wants back in. 0.714. Cash, order, market, buy. Boom. Let me get this done real quick. Oh, I gotta set a limit order for that. Okay, so limit price. What is APE right now? 2175. So we'll just do 218. 2.18. Preview. Place order. Okay, my fractional shares are cleared. Everyone should go do that, in my opinion. Not financial advice. You don't have to. In my opinion, I think if everybody did, it would cause an event. Boom. Guys, if you get on Twitter, please retweet this. I'm telling you right now, here's the thesis, right? Uh-oh, what happened there? Where'd my live stream go? I know I'm still alive. Close my live stream window real quick. Hold on, guys. Come on. Here's the thesis on this, and it's going to make sense the more I talk about it. So, all right, yeah, we're back. Fractional shares. If there's 3 million AMC investors, and then there's 2 to 3 million APE investors, and every single one of those person has an AMC fractional share of 0.216 and an APE fractional share of 0.216, let's do this. That's over 500,000 shares just on AMC. That is 500,000 shares just on AMC, right? That's if you own 0.216 of a fractional share. So let's just do half of a share, right? So if you own half of a share times 0.5, That's 1.5 million shares out of 3 million investors. Those fractional shares are pooled in brokerages, and when there's enough to make them whole, they can be lent out to short. If those are cleared, that is a huge deal. If those shares are cleared because everybody rounds up, then that could potentially recall those lent fractional shares, or those whole shares that were made from fractional. Those could recall those from short sellers. And today's a perfect day to do it. Spread the word, retweet it, tell people that don't like me it's not my idea, but it literally costs like $2 to do. It's just a thesis of mine. I'm not telling you to go do it. I'm not telling you to go buy shares. I'm just saying if it happened, this is what would happen. So spread the word, spread the thesis. I am absolutely in no way telling you to go buy or sell. I'm just not. But let me know what you think about the thesis in the chat. Let's see. Let me go back to some comments. My page dumped, so sorry. Let's see. That's why I sold Meta. Oh, let's go back and check. Meta's, oh man, it's down and it's low. Maybe I should have held it. Man, I should have been stronger on that. I should have held it. If this thing continues to dump today, a win's a win. Anyways, AMC's kind of trying to creep back up. APE's just hanging there right at the line. All right. What's crazy is Elon said this is the top. We read that one. Fire dog. That's what my thought was about before conversion date. Well, 1 year ago I said I'd never play AMC again. Today I got 100 APE and 6 AMC calls. Welcome to the club, ERS Tech. Bro, Buckcorn. Oh, let's go look at Bitcoin. I called that one. I called that one too. I told everybody Bitcoin was going to be used as a liquidity exit, just like Facebook, just like all these other companies. The big money is using this as a liquidity exit, getting ready to cover their positions on it. Dude, AMC is a big play. There is billions of dollars wrapped up in AMC right now. The options chain has like 500 million options on the put and call side, all at like $6, $7 strikes. So even if you just consider those contracts are 50 cents a share, it's crazy. And today is the day for those options to expire. Let's check the options chain. Let's see what's really kicking today. Let's check $4. August 18th, $4. 204,090 open interest on the $4 strike. If we close in the money above $4, it's going to be serious. That's going to be a serious event. If everyone rounds up their fractional shares AMC today, I suspect we will see a big market event. Fractional shares are not yours. They're in broker pool. I don't have to retweet. This is literally cost like $2. This guy's a moron, this Hansel guy. I hate these type of people. Bro. Like, dude, how old is he? 27, 30 years old. Cell phone in the bathroom. Hey, bro, what are you, a teenage girl? You probably fix your eyebrows, don't you? These people are so annoying, man. They literally come out of nowhere and they just, hey, what's up, dog? I can't. It's so stupid. And you know what the dumb thing is these younger kids, younger guys like that, and these younger girls they're hanging out with, like their whole life revolves around how good does my spandex look and is my butt sticking out? And the bros are like, oh, bro, what's up, dog? It's so dry and played out, man. Like, dude, these kids ain't know nothing about the 90s, man. They don't know nothing about the 90s. We invented everything in the 90s. That's what my thought was before 1 year ago. Let's go about Meta. Let's see. What about RC being a creditor is so-called bankruptcy for BBBY? Sounds like another loss for shorts. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Maybe Ryan Cohen wanted to wrap up BBBY in bankruptcy just to take the parts of the company he wanted, but I know Overstock got the good stuff, which, we need to go check Overstock, because I'm telling you, when APE is done, I'm going to be watching Overstock like a freaking hawk. Looked like, oh man, it had a really nice bounce today. It rejected that bottom. Overstock is the original squeeze play. It really is. Okay, well, it gap filled there, but there's still another gap fill down here, and the market's not looking very healthy. If I see Overstock come down to $16, $17, I am buying call options like nobody's business, man. Most gaps fill. This gap just filled, and it's finding a little resistance. This could come down next week, maybe 2 weeks now. If we get $16, $17 on Overstock, I am going really, really heavy on Overstock. Oh, man, Meta at 275. I closed. I shouldn't have closed. Oh, I should not have closed that. My thesis was gap fill on Meta. Oh, man. I'm going to complain about it all day now. Steve-O's Vape House. Yep, you're right. See, I could have kept holding, because even with that big win, the risk on it wasn't really high for me, because I only paid $450 for it. If it does gap fill down to that would have been like a $5,000 win. But now I have the cash, so we can figure out a different play. But everything's going to the downside. That's what sucks. God dang it. Look at her go. No. Fuck. What's space doing? Space is creeping up. Nice. Either way, we're still in our space calls. We don't have to buy a play every day. We do not have to buy a play every day. You do not have to buy stock every day. You can have cash in your account and wait for the bottom and be patient. And that's what I'm going to do with the cash. With the free money I just made, I am going to be patient. It looks like the tweet is gaining function here. 6 retweets. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the chat so you guys can share it, man. I'm telling you, fractional shares are a huge problem. They should have never allowed fractional shares. I really think they're trash. Please share that. I would jump on OSTK after APE, but need to fix my high crop bags. Well, I'm going to tell you this. After APE, when Adam Aaron raises cash, there's a good chance that he goes and dumps more money into high crops so they don't have to reverse split. We'll see, though. Adam Aaron could literally walk in there, buy another 10 million worth of shares, and the stock pump over $1 easily. Coinbase RSI is hot. Let's check Coinbase. Coinbase is a dumpster fire. So maybe if it's up, I don't know, maybe Coinbase is going up or down. It's off my... Oh, man, that's at $75. Coinbase is under so much fire from the SEC and everything, too. Let's check. Maybe we can reposition into Coinbase. I know how to play that one very well. I was playing it. I was short. I was long. I was friggin' short again. I was puts. It's already tumbled quite a bit on Bitcoin. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's already way down. That's going with the market, too. Let's see if there's any gaps. No gaps on Coinbase, though. The problem with Coinbase is... The big problem with Coinbase is somebody could go and just pump Bitcoin through some kind of wash trading sale or something, and all of a sudden, boom, you're way back up. So Coinbase RSI in the daily is hitting the bottom. I just don't like any positioning in that right now at all. I don't like anywhere on that. Man. I'd have been up 350% on my meta puts right there. It's going to keep dropping too. I knew it was going to keep dropping. All right. I'm going to literally put this down here and quit looking at it because we're already out of the play. Getting back in now would just be dumb. It's nowhere near where I would even consider buying call options on it. If you're still in it, congratulations. All right. AMC just ticking around $4, man. I'm telling everybody, if this closes above 4, we're going to have a great day. We're going to have a great next week. That puts us into 204,090 call options in the money on 4, 79,328 on 350, 172,300 on 3, 34,000 on 250, 135,000 on 2. That's a lot of volume. That is, let's see, 204, 376. So let's just say 400,000 right there, 500,000. Almost 550,000 call options are now in the money. What else is going on? Random nude girl in the stream. All right. Let's see what Froggy's saying, man. My opinion, they will let it hit 401 today as the institutions can throw 500K calls, ITM, cause gamma next week. As they cover shorts. Shorts into their own APE conversion, valuing up on the long side. Then their settlement shares also coming in for free at higher value. A shoots cash raise out. Institutions dump APE, AMC converted, and reshort. That's another play we got next week too, guys. I'm going to tell you right now, if you're trying to fix your bags, I'm going to be watching this very close. I'm going to take my profit, and then boom, I'm going to take my profit, and then I'm going to watch for the ceiling. I'm going to watch for the ceiling on AMC when it's all converted and done. And when Adam Aaron comes out and goes, okay, I want to raise cash, and he starts raising from 70 to 40, whatever the ceiling is, as soon as he says that, I believe we'll see the ceiling. Then you'll see the stock price start to go down as the institutional longs take profit on their conversion. They will also reshort it. I am going to find that position to buy puts. I will be live when I do it. I'll play AMC puts back to the downside. I'll make my money on my APE, and then I'll use the free money to play AMC puts back to the downside. I will double, triple my profits. In my opinion. We'll see. It could be an event. This literally could be an event where we reverse split and they immediately attack the stock. But I don't see the incentive to do it until their APE converts and they get their settlement shares. But I'm going to play it as of the 25th. I don't think I'm going to wait till Monday unless the stock is just ripping like crazy. On Friday market close, the stock is ripping, and then we see good after hour stuff because I'll be able to sell my new AMC shares after hours anyways. Thursday and Friday are going to be insane days. Everybody's preparing for it. All right, I'm going to get back to some of your guys' comments here in a minute. I need my chapstick. Dang it. Good. This is retweeting. 10 reposts. If everyone rounds up their fractional shares on AMC and APE today, I suspect we will see a big market event. Fractional shares are not yours. They are in the broker pool and lent out to short. Retweet. This literally costs like $2. So I didn't tell anybody to buy. I'm just saying if people bought, it would do that, and it probably will only cost like $2. So, and then you got this some one douchebag, Hansel. Yes, what's wrong with your Macho Man? I bet you don't shave your ass and you're able to do... Jesus Christ. You are everything wrong with society. Wake up, drink a Monster, hop in your busted 5.0 Mustang and go find new drywall to punch. These people are so just... He's just on Twitter doing nothing, contributing nothing, making nothing. It's like, dude, what is wrong with you? Oh my God, that dog. All right. Spence, look at Google might bounce if it's 200 MA 1 month time frame. Google. I hate Google. I hate Google, you guys. Oh. Oh. Google is tanking. And it's got a gap to fill down to here. And it's got a gap here. I'm taking Google puts. A small position. I'm going to do it really quick because it is dropping right now. Trade. Come on, Fidelity. God, it's so slow now that Ken Griffin is their daddy. Goog. What is that? What do I want? Goog or Google? Or shares Class A, Class C. Okay. Class A. Or C, I mean. Buy to open. Let's just say 5 put expiration. Let's do September 1st. Strike. To that 127. I'm going to do 120. 123. Let's check what the price is. $1.55. That's not bad. What's 122? 125. 218. Whew. 123. 155. 122. 131. 122 looks good. Yeah, okay. Now we're in. Boom. Preview. Place order. All right. I mean, Google puts. I like the gap fill. It's still got a lot of room. It just came off of its recent rebounded high. We'll see where we go. Let's see. Who called that out? Was it RWK? Yep, RWK. I'm in, man. I've got a small $500 Google put position. I'm saying right now this looks good. Let's chart this. In my opinion, I'm not telling anybody to get in, by the way. Google is a tricky cow. It can literally rebound on you so hard. All right, now it's on the chart. Space got knocked back down. That's okay. I'm not worried about it. Meta creeping back up. I could have got a little more out of it, but it looks like it just tagged some type of possible bottom for near-term support. Of course, as soon as I did that, Google's trying to bounce back too a little bit here. I should have waited. The RSI was really low, and the MACD is getting ready to flip back over, but we'll see. If this pops back up to here, I'll take out a few more Google puts, but on a longer-term span, I actually like where this is headed because this was like their new top not even a day ago, maybe. Look at that. Yeah. They just started falling off. And that is a gap-a-rooney right there. The gap has not been filled here yet, so we're still good. I should have waited a little longer for RSI to come back up a little bit, but that's okay. I'll buy some more. I'm actually liking where this is. Look at all these gaps on this. And again, like it just started falling off. So there's a gap down to 113 that has not been filled. If that comes down, hits this first, that's probably a good 50%. If it drops below that in the next week, boom, we hit 113. That's where I'll sell my Google puts. Google, what did I buy? I already forgot. All right, I'm going to forget about Google now. Sorry, I'm trying to get to you guys' chats, but you guys keep saying really interesting stuff. And it's getting me into plays. Which if this doesn't work, my plays are my own, guys. Like, thanks for the heads up on it. I like it. I like where we're sitting. If it doesn't work out, that's my own fault. So don't ever think that you're on the hook with me for anything. 122, put September 01. Stick the snippo to charty chart. Snip, snip, snip. New. Two gaps, one at 113. Bottom at 113. Goog has just started falling off. I should have waited a little. I should have waited. That's a mistake. I was in a rush. I did it wrong. I should have waited for the RSI to creep back up a little bit. But we'll see. This could be just a little reprieve. This could literally hit 30 back up in this range on the RSI. Hit like here. And then dump right back off. So now we're in that. We got to wait at least a day on that one to see where we're going with it. Let's put that up to the top of our chart. APE and AMC. Creeping. AMC 405 creeping. What's max pain? AMC max pain swaggy stocks. That's at 450. Let's see what today is for max pain. Options max pain. What? Options max pain for AMC is $437. What? 8/18/2023 AMC. What? What? Options max pain for AMC. AMC Entertainment. No. AMC. No. Maybe the website's not working. There's no way that's right. It's got to be like 450. There. $5 max pain. Swaggy stocks. If we clear 450 today on close, we are definitely in line for some type of gamma event, because we had the big run up the past couple days, which is when the underlying stock price runs up very rapidly, which we had this past couple days. Let's go to AMC. Boom, boom, boom. Nice simple run up, then a big run up into options clearing on Friday, which is over 500,000 currently in the money. If this thing pops midday, goes up above 450 or hits $5, we will have next week where we have big time runs on APE and AMC, which is perfect, especially if you hold APE, because no matter how high AMC runs, when APE converts, it's going to convert up in price to AMC. Meaning, if AMC reverse splits at 50 and APE converts in at, say, 250, that's $50 and then that's $25. That would bring us around $60 to $70 potentially, but where the value is going to get drawn off because of the market cap calculations is AMC common stock legacy holders are going to lose value to put into APE converted AMC Neo shareholders, if that makes any sense. You can't just make APE the same price as AMC just like that. So what will happen, say if we reverse split at 50, APE converts at $25, $250, right? The price, the overall AMC price will come down a little bit, right? So 50 and then 25, so we're looking at $75. It'll probably come down to around the 60 range, right? That's where AMC legacy common stock holders lose their value and it goes to APE shareholders. That's why this play works. I'm not saying it's going to be $60. I'm not even going to say it's going to be $50. But right now, current prices, we would reverse split AMC at $39.50 and APE would be $21.85. So 40 and 21, you get 62-ish, right? It would probably be drawn back by 20%. So we would be around the $50 range, which is still a huge win for APE shareholders because you're going from $21 cost average or current market price to 50. I'll be going from like $14 cost average to 50. That's a win. That's why I'm playing APE. If that makes more sense to people now, AMC legacy common stockholders that do not own any APE are going to get diluted on a value level, and the dilution will go directly to APE value. So say I go from 14 to 50. Boom. 257% on my win because I held APE. And what's going to happen is literally, if you have a $10, let's say you have a $5 AMC cost average. So, you know, you're 50 and 50, you're literally just going to break even. But the problem is that the market value, once APE is converted in, is going to be pulled back a little bit to value those APE up. And that value will be coming from AMC legacy common stock shareholders. Been saying it for months. Man, I really need my chapstick. I've been drinking a lot of water too, but my lips are crushed. It's all them desert hikes. All right, I got to go to the comments, guys. Jeez, Pete. Excuse me. Sorry, I shouldn't do that in the mic. Spence, keep eye on Ford. It hit 200 MA. I'll take a look at Ford later. I'm really, really sour about investing in any of the big three motor companies after GM went bankrupt back in 08, man. Round up, probably the best. Yeah, everybody should round up, man. Well, you should do what you want to do. I'm not telling you to. But my thesis is if everyone rounded up, it would pull all the fractional shares off the market, clearing the pools that brokers put together to create whole shares and loan them out to short sellers. Just, it's like $1. It's like $1.50. You know, out of all the things in the movement that everybody's wanted to do, this is the simplest thing you can possibly do. Literally. He was right. This idea is about as productive as throwing a drop of water in an ocean. No, it's really not, because if you pull across millions of shareholders, 500,000 shares out of the fractional reserve pools that they use to make whole shares and loan, that is a lot of shares not available to short anymore, which causes potential recalls, which causes shorts to start covering. So you're wrong, Ravenstown. Spence, look at Google. Okay, I did that. We're in Google Puts. Have you looked into the TMF squeeze? What is TMF? Is it squeezing, or are you saying it's going to squeeze? Or did it squeeze? Doesn't look like it's doing anything to me. They give dividends though. 4-cent dividend. 4-cent dividend. The stock's $5. What is TMF? Always got to look. Direxion daily 20-year treasury. Oh, duh. Yeah, okay. 20-year treasury bull, 3x shares. Okay, now I know what you're talking about. Interesting. Because I buy treasury bills, or I was. Let's do a little more research on this. I don't know a whole lot about this. But I know treasury bills are a hot topic right now because everybody was selling them off. I need more education on this. $3x leverage treasury bull and bear ETFs. TMF index captures your TMF metadata document type structure that defines. Oh no, that's not it. Direxion? I don't know about this really. Daily 20+ year treasury bull and bear 3x shares seek daily investment results before fees, expenses, 300%. I mean, they've knocked this thing down like crazy. What's the short interest on it? I wonder if it'll tell us. 0.2 days to cover. Short interest, 5,546 shares. Lots of shares available to borrow. What's the TMF float? I'm going to have to go to Fidelity for this one. I need their tools. This is interesting. I'm going to do more research on this throughout the day. I know, sorry guys, I know this is boring right now, but this is really interesting to me. Let's see. Shares outstanding, 397 million. $2.47 billion net assets. How come it's not showing any short interest on here? Top 3 holdings is iShare 20 Treasury Bond, Goldman Sachs FS Treasury Intims, iShares 20 plus year Treasury Bond ETF swap. This is interesting. I don't know. Maybe I will get in on this because let's check the overall charting. So when was it peaking here? This was peaking in 2020. This was probably right after the pandemic. It's dropped all the way under even when it's first opened. I may take a small position in this too. I'm playing on free money anyways. It is hitting below its it is below, it's at all-time lows right now. I'm going to take a small position on the long side. This is interesting because I am a fan of treasury bills. I was making good money on those, just keeping cash heavy. I wonder what options, if there is options on it, TMF. If this thing does squeeze out, or people just start buying it back up to its former levels, even close, there is options on it. Buy to open. Let's see what 20 calls. I'm going to do, let's say, October. That's my dog whining. He wants in the house. It's silly. They've got a beautiful backyard. Let's do $7. Limit price, 20 cents per share. And it is ripping, but the RSI is really high right now. I'm going to wait just a little bit, but I'm going to pull the trigger on this. I'm actually going to put some money on this. But it's short. It's so little. But the thing is, it's just the treasury bills are falling off because people are selling bills and stuff. But this thing has absolutely been ripped and beaten into the dirt. You know what? That is 5-minute data. What's the daily? The RSI's bottomed out on the daily. I'm going to pull the trigger on this, man. 20, 50. Let's just play her safer. Let's take a small position because if it does squeeze, then I'm not in a lot of risk. This will be... I'll add more tomorrow or Monday if it drops lower. 15. This is going to be an interesting play right here too. And then if I get any money made from Google, boom, I'll flip that over. It's okay. So now I've got... That's interesting. Dude, you guys are bringing me some really good stuff today. Some really interesting stuff. And I'm not going super high risk into it. Ooh, here we go. Right here. You guys, this is why you need to follow Mark. What books do I like and other books with me in them? These are 3 great places to start, written by some very smart people. These Are Plunders is amazing. It's amazing. I'm going to buy the Confidence Map. I want to check that one out. I've read Willful Blindness, but I need to get a hard copy of it. I like to collect books. Let's see here. All right, so I did. Let me go check my positions. I like to tweet my positions out just so it's more transparent for what I'm doing. Okay, let's see. TMF. $7 calls. I did October 20. Chart just hit new all-time low, and RSI on daily is bottomed. All right, we got time. We got duration on those. If this is a true squeeze play, if TMF has been shorted into the dirt because of the treasury market, then throwing $500 at that or $200 at that with duration is a win. I'm talking 4, 5, 600%. We'll see. I'm going to do more research on it, but I like what it's doing. I like the daily on it big time. And look at the course of on the weekly chart. Look at the course of its life cycle. It was here back when it opened in 2009 during the market crash, right? Maybe it was open before that, I'm not sure, but in 2009 it was bottomed out. We're in the same situation as 2008, here's 2009, 2008, 2007 right now. After the market corrected, this thing went on an absolute tear. That's going to be a fun one. All right, let me go back to the comments. I want to see who wrote that. I forgot. All right. All right, Red Bill 21. Thanks, man. I'm gonna remember that. So I'm following the TMF now, man. That's a good. I am digging that play. Let's pop back and see what Google's doing. Yay! Google is forming a bear flag on the day, in my opinion. All right, let's go look at Meta real quick. Oh, good. Okay. Hey, look at there. Maybe Meta comes up and tags our re-entry point. Space, up, rocking. APE, creeping back up, rocking. AMC, they're trying to bring it under max pain, which is probably $4. They're trying to keep it under $4 right now, but they like to do this. Normally, I would say they were going to rip the call options, but I'm going to say now that most likely because of the incentive for them to cover, maybe they try to slap this above $4. Either way, there's still like 300,000 call options going in the money above 350. Evergrande filed for bankruptcy. Yes, they did. I read that. Again, I don't know. I thought they filed for bankruptcy like 5 times already. Well, when the property markets like that in China fall off, it ricochets around the globe. Bing, bang, boom. Our housing value in America has just hit all-time highs on value. It's not a good thing. It overinflated way too quick. Everybody's moving around from California and Florida to areas like here, inflating the housing prices. Regionally, there will be cities that are going to be absolutely fine because they're up-and-coming cities like Albuquerque is. Albuquerque is going to explode because cost of living in the big cities is way too much. And out here, you have the city life, but it's spread way out, and you got big open skies, and pollution is able to leave. And, dude, Albuquerque is a great city, man. I know people who have lived here their whole life are, you're tired. Some people are tired of it. They don't like it, whatever. Albuquerque is one of the nicer cities, personally, I believe, that I've lived in. I have to spend a minimal of $10 on Drive Well Froggy. I'm down to my last pack of crayons and ramen for the kids. Wanted to be positive tonight. I think he means the case number on one document. The red stamp is different. Yeah, they're two different documents, and the case numbers are different. I think they're two different documents. Maybe I'm missing what he's saying about it. Societal decline. Yes, Jose Rivera. Societal decline is a thing. As you guys saw the other day, that Pinky Doll girl who's like, oh my God, I'm a robot. And she cooks popcorn and everything. I think I talked about it yesterday. She was making like $7,000 a month allegedly. And then somebody hacked her nudes from OnlyFans and dumped them online on Google. And she went ballistic on a phone. Honey, I know you're young, you're pretty, you're successful making all this money super quick by doing absolutely nothing. But if you post content like that online, it is going to get out. You have no privacy online. I want you to know that. It's a rough lesson to learn, but if you're going to be selling pictures of your booty and your butthole and all that other stuff online, you better be able and understand the risks of posting that stuff online. I know today we live in a world where, it's fine to do, and I'm not judging anybody for doing it whatsoever. I know a lot of people that do it, but you have to be prepared for the backlash of that career. You have to. So her losing her mind online it's like, what did you think was going to happen? I mean, you're literally a target for specifically that. She needs a manager is what she needs. Spence, Coinbase, RSI, we did that one. Honda guys, if you can't handle the heat, stay out of the kitchen. Yeah, that's Keenan. That's Keenan, man. I like Keenan. He's a very smart young man, and he's, in my opinion, he's a good role model for people to have. These easy. Why not get back into meta with a portion of your profits? I want to see it come up a little more. I think Google just started falling off, right? And it's looking like it's going to keep going down. So I put more of that money into Google, where it hasn't really reached its full downside yet. Short term, Meta is creeping up a little bit. If Meta comes back up to here and taps this and uses it as resistance, I'll try to get back in. But Meta still, like I said, Meta still has a massive downside, but we've done nothing but go down this week. Next week may be extremely ugly. So if Meta comes up here, I'll get back in. But my Google puts will do just the same, more than likely. But I'm positioned better in the Google puts. They were way cheaper. And it's just started its downtrend, unlike Meta, where it's already been down quite a ways. Oh my God, my dude, my adopted dog, I swear. Hold on a minute. Just to bark at nothing. Go lay down. Go away. You shoot. You guys have the most beautiful backyard, and you go out there and bark at leaves. Oh my God. Bubba, come here. You can lay up here. Come on. You're being a good boy. You weren't barking. There you go, good boy. Okay. All right. Now all the dogs are happy. Here. Maybe you guys can see him if I turn my computer a little bit. Yeah, you should be able to. Are you being a good boy? You need to quit your barking. Whoever decided to mix a puggle and a beagle into one dog, they need to be removed from the earth. Shot to Mars, never to be seen again. She's a good dog. She's a sweetie. But the beagle in her mixed with the attitude of a pug, oh my God. Froggy 2 cents. It's all fun and games until your nudes get out. Is that Froggy? Did you change your YouTube name, man? Good to see you in the channel, dude. You know what? Why is he not? I should have put him as a moderator years ago. I don't know. Because I had Miss Diva in there. There you go. Froggy 2 cents moderator. I hope that's actually Froggy. Let me click his profile and make sure that's him. How do I go to his profile? I don't know. Here. Actually, I'm going to remove you for a minute until I figure out if that's actually you. It's been so long. Yes, it's me. I got me an account. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's you. Here, I'll put you back. All right. There, we got Froggy in the chat, man. Him? Okay. Yeah, that's him. He texts me. Dude, you guys, he's been right on about so many things for so long. Me and him have been on the same page on almost everything. And he's a good guy to have around, man. I'll tell you that. He got a lot of bad heat from a lot of really stupid people. Casey Shaw, fraud, Blunts, Bigums. Because he was talking common sense. We talked the whole DRS thing. And then we were wrong, except the stock price ran and we were right. And then Adam Aaron come out and said, well, you guys wanted DRS. I gave it to you and you didn't do it. And then all the Adam Aaron worshippers were like, oh man, DRS is the greatest. Well, it was too late at that point. That's the problem. The Adam Aaron worshippers, Cat, Jay Brown, Pete G, all them guys, they're always behind. They're always weeks behind on the play. They just love the clout. They love the attention. They never bring anybody in that can actually make real change, which is why they all harassed Mark Cohodes. Mark Cohodes and the T0 plan would have made AMC the play of the century. And all we had to do was get Adam Aaron voted out. But everybody wanted to worship the suit instead of taking the help from the guy that's been wronged by Wall Street, and that was his revenge. T0 is revenge against Wall Street, guys. Do you normally look at gaps on the daily chart? That's really the only place I look at gaps, man, is the daily chart. That's why that meta put went flying 256%. I probably should have held it longer, More than likely, Meta keeps going down next week. We'll see, though. Google, but again, keying up on Google to the downside. I wish I would have got in this morning, but this is making a little bear flag on the short term on the 5-minute. I mean, 5-minute charting really doesn't do much, but we'll see what happens. If this pops back up to here, maybe I'll buy a couple more puts. I'm not in so deep that I can't get out. So, but next week could be extremely ugly. Again, $4, 401, AMC. Swaggy says Max Payne is 5. That could be true. There's a lot of open interest at 5. But even if we close at 4, that's over 350 to 400,000 call options in the money. If we close at 450, that's going to be a really good day. But to me, it looks like they're setting themselves up for their own gamma squeeze. Shorts can cover their shares into AMC running up, pushing options in the money, causing their own gamma. So they're short the stock. They buy a bunch of call options. They cover their shorts into the calls going in the money, into a gamma squeeze next week, where their APE converts into way higher value shares. That's the beauty of the arbitrage. The problem is retail took so long to key up on it. We've been working nonstop to get people to understand what it is. That there's going to be way too many AMC common stock legacy shareholders that are going to get absolutely annihilated post-reverse split. I like space consolidating here. Also remember Elon hinted at buying airline, Space, Virgin Galactic, 2 birds, 1 stone. What? Elon hinted at buying an airline, Space and Virgin Galactic. Dude, if Elon and Virgin Galactic merged, if Elon bought them or something like that, holy crap. Space would go through the roof. I missed his space. I can't believe I missed it. Airline? On Sunday, Elon Musk reiterated his support for the development of an electric jet. What day was this? Oh, that's old. Two hours ago, Elon Musk's secret of SpaceX valuation at par with Intel Disney reports narrower FY22 loss. We'll see, man. I heard Elon dumped his Bitcoin, though. So that explains a lot. But the rest of the market's tanking anyways. If Elon dumped his Bitcoin, it's probably to pay for something. Let's see. Google's ticking up a little bit. We'll see what happens there. APE rocketed up to a new intra-week high. And I wasn't watching it. So that's great. 224 on APE. You know, everybody's like, oh, it's only up 1% today. Oh, dude, look at this. Look at how much I've been charting this piece of crap. $1.27 daily uptrend all the way from March 21st to today. 6 months, something like that, 7 months. And we are in a perfect bull flag breakout, trying to grab new support at 220, 224. When we do next week, what I'm thinking is we see this. Again, I already charted this once. We go a little bit sideways, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, boom, gap fill. AMC runs up to 450, maybe $5, gap fill to 250 to 3. And we convert. And that could be a good $50, $60 conversion ratio, man. That's a 200% win for APE shareholders who got in $1.80 or lower almost. Yeah, $1.80, I think. And that's what I'm saying. AMC common legacy holders who are still buying at 350, you're buying now. You could go in the money, but you're literally buying shares for almost 30% more because APE literally will value up more off the conversion. APE is still at a discount. Imagine if we see 19K Buttcoin over the weekend. Dude, that could very possibly happen. I know the crypto influencers are losing their minds right now. Fillmore Green, got to be careful with these upcoming trades. It seems to be could be true, probably is. The market is not that simple. That's what they want you to think. I am playing this from where I'm imagining what the hedge funds are doing. This is the one time they want you to think AMC is going to squeeze for legacy holders, but they know APE is going to be the real money. But like I said, they can cover their own shorts, literally up to like $100 on AMC post-convert, because the majority of the AMC common stock legacy shareholder cost average is around 15 bucks, 15 or more. They could run this up to $100, make billions, walk away from the play, drop it back down to 30, and the people that are over cost averages of $10 to $20 will never see their money back. The way this arbitrage works and why they can cover their shorts is because the money is going to come from the AMC common legacy stock bag holders. That's it. Froggy stonks up. If Buckhorn goes under 25K, people will panic. Oh, God, dude. People, I bet you right now people are dumping crypto, in my opinion. Will the reverse split happen before or after market hours on Thursday? The reverse split will happen after hours, I believe. Let's go to the 8K. AMC Investor Relations. I read it a million times. You think I would just remember it, but I'm unfocused now because my lips are really chapped. I can't find my chapstick. Dang it. All right. Reverse split. Class A common stock commences trading 1 for 10 reverse adjusted basis. Pre-market effective time of the share increase and reverse stock split. Post-market for beneficial shareholders through the DTC. So the reverse split's going to happen in sections. Pre-market for the share increase and reverse stock split on the open market. Post-market for beneficial holders through the DTC, right? Post-market for registered holders of the transfer agent's books. So breaking the reverse split down into 3 different time frames for open market, the DTC, and then what it looks to be computer share. If this is true, so pre-market for everything basically on the market, post-market for DTC and computer share. If that's true, that's kind of a good thing. That de-incentivizes everyone to short the stock back down too quick. So that's cool. Cool. All right. We're getting to the we're not even close, man. I try to read everybody's comments, man. Sorry if I don't get to you. Red Bill, that it is going to squeeze. I'm guessing you're talking TMF. Raven Sound, I am very right, Froggy. You say there are 3.8 million shareholders and there are 100 people watching this stream. I don't know what you're talking about, man. The numbers for the AMC shareholders has been put out. It's in the millions. Retail shareholders. But the problem is a lot of them are not active on the play. TMF, I'm getting in now. Yeah, guys, the TMF thing, it kicked up. I like it. I still got to go do more research on it. I took a small position, but if it's following the bond treasury bond market, and you really look at what's going on here on a long term, back in 2009 when they opened it up, it just went nothing but up from the market crash, went up, and it has absolutely collapsed down to rock bottom coming into this next downside on the market. If we come into the next presidential election and the Democrats are out of the White House, I don't care if you're left or right, the Democrats' economic strategy right now is absolutely atrocious. If conservatives get back in and the economy flows back towards producing oil and energy independence in America, this could go for a freaking ride. So I bought a small position, call options. I tweeted it. Let me put the tweet. I'm not telling you to get in, but I'm in. I like it. I understand what it is now. Quick DD on it showed the daily chart is just crazy. You can make a lot of money on very low risk options trades. You don't have to bet the farm on every single investment you get. Boy, Crocs is really slamming down. I love Crocs though, man. Crocs has taken pretty serious hits. It's broken out of its downward descending wedge. Looks like it's finding support. What's the RSI on the daily? We'll go back to that one later. We looked at too much today. We don't need to overstimulate and overinvest. So keep an eye on Google, please. I'm at long off the 126, 200. Yeah, but dude, the overall market's going down, and you have massive gap fills to the downside still on Google, and it just started its downtrend, man. It just started its downtrend, and it doesn't look healthy to me. That looks like it's going to come all the way back down to 123, in my opinion. Most gaps, it hasn't even filled the 123 gap. So that's a lot of downside from 127 to 123. That's a good win. APE is doing really well. Okay, chat. On Meta took profits. Way to go, buddy. Way to go. RWK88. Way to go. Open True. Space taking off. Ooh. Ooh. Yay. I told you guys, space likes to pump when AMC pumps. It's happened. I've watched it for so many years, so many times in the past. Yay. Look at us this week, man. We are rocking this week. Last week, too. And we're taking profits. We're crushing it. My space calls are up 6%. I'm up $106. That just started. My position is $1,700 on that. 250, 15% on the day. TMF calls are down 23%, but it's a very, very small position. TMF is a longer term play. I'm not even worried about it. A month from now, this thing could be through the roof, in my opinion. Google, I'm down because it's creeping up a little bit, 16%, but it's not bad at all. That'll recover quickly. But I'm up 35% on my APE. Yeah, we're doing really good. I mean, I always like to check my positions, but then I like to check my year to date. I don't look at a lot of my other P&L stuff. Let's see. What am I up now on the year? How do I even find that? Year to date. Year to date, I'm up 325% pre-tax. Yes, it's been a good year. Most of it thanks to Mark exposing FTX, Signature Bank, Silicon Valley, Silvergate. That was an absolutely wild ride on Signature Bank, man. And without Mark telling Vlad Tenev and telling the market to play fair and play right, we all might have got really screwed on that one. Mark Cohodes is the only person in the industry that is for retail. I'm telling you that right now. And anybody who says otherwise is a liar. Fillmore Green, thanks for the reply. You make a lot of sense. Cool, man. Tassif Latif, what's a good exit point for space on call options? I mean, if you're into space call options and you're up 50% right now, you've got to decide when to take profit, man. I can't tell you that, but we look at the chart. Here's the thing. I'm talking about space running hard off of the bottom that I'll say this. I called it around 286 and 3, and it did dump more than I expected. But it looks like it found a pretty strong bottom today, especially after Elon Musk talking about space flight and stuff like that. And it is popping. It is breaking back out above its failed support here around 3. And if it recovers during next week when AMC is squeezing and this thing runs on short covering too, and we get back to 4 or 388 or 4, that is big time percentage gains on those call options. So thanks for the reply. You make a lot of sense. Bud is up on extremely low volume. Slap coming soon. I hate Bud. I shorted the crap out of Bud and I made a lot of money. Bud. Bud has a gap fill down here on the daily. 47.20. Bud's currently sitting at 56 something. If the market dumps on the AMC short covering event, we will see Bud go down. But the Bud brand, they admitted, they said it, Bud Light brand is done. And they sold off 10 of their major craft breweries, or 8 of them recently. Very recently, Bud sold off 8 of their major craft breweries. I may take and reposition in Bud maybe Monday. I'll look at it Monday because I've got so many positions open right now. I'm getting too spread out. I don't know. I already made a lot of money off Bud. It might be better just to leave it alone, but it does look like it's got a lot of gaps. Look, man, when we look at all these major stocks, all these major big-time stocks, and they all have gaps to the downside off of what I consider being pumped on really fraudulent economic data coming out of the White House, the Treasury, and the Fed Reserve. I do not believe any of that economic data is feasible. I told you guys there was a big macro market event coming in on the downside. Housing in America hit an all-time high in value just recently. Evergrande just declared bankruptcy. That's going to spiral around the globe. People are selling off Treasury bills. It's all set up just like 2007. 2023 is the new 2007. 2024 is the new 2008. 2025 is 2009. That's why Michael Burry probably took out that $1 billion put position on the different indexes. Somebody said he was short that, but really the money he spent from what I read was puts. I think Tesla needs to go to 200 before market starts coming back possibly lower. I got in the same levels as you with $100 calls September 15th. Cool, man. So, you bought $100 calls on space? You bought those at 100? I mean, the potential, more than likely you'll never hit 100, but if this thing runs like, say, 20 to 30 or something like that, or it runs up to 5 to 10 really quick, you may get something on that. Those deep out of the money calls are hard to play, though. They're cheap, but they're hard to play. But good luck to you, Steve. All right, guys. Well, I got to the end of the chat finally. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Let me take Froggy's, though. We missed his. Max Payne is 4. If AMC stays at this price through APE converts to 279. Thanks, Dominic. Thanks for coming in, Froggy, man. I appreciate you. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I'm going to go reset my computer, reset my positions, go do my workout, and then boom. And I think we're going to be good, man. I hear the old owners of Bud are offering to buy it back. You know what's funny? I tweeted and I told people and I talked about my thesis on Bud. I said, wouldn't it be funny if somebody put from the old Anheuser-Busch owners, that lady in there intentionally got them hired in to create the woke agenda marketing, right? So that it killed the brand, killed the stock, so that you could come back and buy the brand back from InBev at half of what you were paid for it years ago. I think woke marketing in corporate America is 100% corporate sabotage. It's right up in there with these are plunders, man. All right. Well, good luck, everybody. I will be on Monday. If any big news comes out before market close today, I'll do a live real quick and we'll cover it. We could see some fireworks at market close with all the options chain set up. It's going to be really interesting. So if you see me back on, make sure you watch close, set your alerts. Please like, sub, share the video. I can't wait until the end of the month when I get the YouTube revenue from all these videos I've been doing. I'm going to go do some pretty good charity work with that stuff. I've got some stuff lined up I think will work really good for the community, and I'll let you know about it. Anyways, good luck. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. Froggy Stonks out. Thumbs up. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, everybody. Nail it. Smash that like button. I hate streamers.